Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Delta posts 5.4 billion losses in another brutal quarter for airline industry. Delta warned revenues may not normalize for 2 years or more. Delta Airline reported a 5.4 billion net loss for the third quarter after the coronavirus pandemic roiled what is usually the peak travel period of the year. Delta's revenue dropped by more than 75% from 12.56 billion a year ago to 3.06 billion in the 3 months ended September 30th, slightly under analyst forecast for 3.1 billion. It said Tuesday, kicking off third quarter reporting for the Bangladesh sector. Delta's president warned revenues may not normalize for 2 years or more. Delta's share were down 2% in pre-market trading. The airline also posted a wider than expected loss during the quarter. Large airlines like Delta have been particularly challenged in the pandemic because they previously relied heavily on business travel and sprawling international networks, two areas that have been hard hit in recent months. Delta has spent recent months retraining dozens of aircrafts and reducing its footprint to cut costs. About 8,000 Delta employees, about a fifth of its pre-pandemic workforce, accepted buyouts and early retirement packages, prompting a 3.1 billion reconstructing charge. Airlines received portions of 25 billion in federal payroll support Congress passed this spring, but talks between the Trump administration and Congress for additional airline aid have repeatedly derailed. More airlines are competing for price-sensitive leisure travelers within the United States, but demand has struggled despite an uptick from multi-decade lows hit in April. The Transportation Security Administration screened nearly 64 million people at U.S. airports in the third quarter, up 150% from the 3 months ended June 30th, but still down from the 221 million people TSA screened in the year earlier period. Delta and its competitors have scrambled to introduce enhanced cleaning procedures and other policies to claim travelers nervous about flying during the pandemic. Delta, for example, leaves middle seats open on flights. Delta was able to cut its daily cash burn by more than 44% from roughly 43 million during the second quarter to an average of 24 million a day. Delta got down to 18 million a day in September, an improvement but still far off its goal of breaking even by the end of the year. While our September quarter results demonstrate the magnitude of the pandemic on our business, we have been encouraged as more customers travel, and we are seeing a path of progressive improvement in our revenues, financial results, and daily cash burnout. Delta CEO said in an earnings release. Since the pandemic began, Delta has posted more than 11 billion in losses. And that does it for this evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for watching this evening news report. Have a great rest of your evening, and see you back here tomorrow with more news reports. Good night and goodbye, everyone.